Yo, what's up guys? Fireheart318 here, and according to Einstein, I'm insane. I wanted to have episode 2 of Base Race out last week, but I kept on failing at this one mission over and over and over again, and I'm just gonna demonstrate it right here now. So, what I was trying to do was get to this one area. I think it was called something like Dinkelstein's Stupidity or something like that, and then to get some sort of either pressure or temperature scan, I don't remember which, doesn't really matter, and then land into the water to test some sort of structural component from the structural tubing mod. And I failed miserably, over and over and over and over again. But first I tried to fly a plane up here, and it didn't work. I landed somewhere over there, got science, and flew back. So, right about here, I'd get the science thing. Where is the button? True report. This is my creative mode, what's it called? Sandbox save, sorry. But, yeah, basic thing applies, except I didn't get into space. I should probably actually do that. Anyway, we just landed on the terrain over and over again, and it wasn't really interesting. So, yeah. I decided against just putting that on YouTube because it sucked. I hate it, you'd hate it, it just sucked in general. Anyway, now I'm gonna go ahead and fly this plane over to where I landed, and I'll meet you there. Oh, by the way, it's a crappy replica of the Pell Silverbolt 6 from Just Cause 2. One of my favorite vehicles of all time, and one of my favorite games of all time. Anyway, see you there, and I'll discuss it later. And I'm back. I landed roughly down in that little canyon down there, and I got a science. And then I failed horribly at getting back in the cockpit for about 5 minutes. And yeah, I just failed, jumped, tried to get in over and over again. It took like 5 minutes real time, and roughly 20 minutes KSP time. I had it on time warp for some reason. Anyway, once we took off, we kind of smashed one of the canards in the actual plane I was using on the rock, and it was hard to fly. So I tried landing it on the ground, but I wound up water landing over and over until I actually landed it. The cockpit got destroyed, and Jeb died at least 10 times. And I lost the science at least 20, which would suck. So anyway, let's go to the base race world. See you in about a second. And we are back. Let's see what contracts there are. So I've actually still got the contract for the structural tubing component, and I'll get the exo-atmospheric thing, escape the atmosphere. I don't know why I failed on that. Just entering the VAB now, and setting a timer. I don't want this episode to go over 20 minutes actual time, so, well, that's why I set a timer. Just gonna build this off camera, and I'll see you there. Well, now that that's built, I figured we'd upgrade the astronaut complex so we can go on EVA, cause I'm sending Bill up there to replenish all the science stuff, and I want to get as much science as possible, and that includes EVAs, which also means we'll be able to do EVAs in the upper atmosphere, and just in a lot of places we weren't able to do. So just load it up. TX quick save, and here goes nothing. The fins should stabilize the spacecraft, although I'm not so sure, and I've also got that little part on there that I meant to test, cause yeah, I'm gonna have to test it. So yeah, I'll just time warp up there and see you there. Well, that was awkward. Turns out I didn't have enough Delta V to get up there, so I modified the rocket, and time for another launch. See you up there. And we are in space. Time to get even more science, and yeah, re-entry and test parts. Log temperature again. This will open up some contracts that include going into space with tourists, so I'll probably have to get another science node. The plane cabin thingy. I suck at English. Where are the other parts? Running out of time and space. Log temperature, there it is. I mean pressure, temperature. Okay. I'm really freaking out here because it looks like I'm going down just because of the way aerodynamics work, and it's just really stressful somehow. Gonna do an EVA report in space just above Kerbin's water, apparently. So, how high are we going anyway? Whoa, that's a lot higher than I wanted to be. I do hope I have drones. Yeah, I do. Just gonna drag those there. And let's just take a while to admire the beauty of space. Turn the cabin lights on for atmospheric effect. And I think this will be the thumbnail. It would be awesome if I could see the moon, but oh yeah, this one. Well, won't need all these anymore. Just gonna time warp down there and see you in a sec. And we are in Kerbin's upper atmosphere, and our booster has just run out of fuel. Gonna perform a crew report, which I forgot I already had, and observe everything. Nope, yup, nope, nope. And we are already approaching space, so a physical time warp is probably in order. Actually, no. Gonna go on EVA real quick, and get that last little bit of science. And there is no crew report, so I don't need to grab it. EVA, whoops, wrong button, sorry about that. Go down a bit, collect data, restore. And that is why I brought a scientist on board instead of a pilot. And we're already in space, so observe, log, observe. That is all new science and very welcome. Crew report and another EVA. And boarding. So, where is it? Okay, so now I'm just gonna get everything out of the instruments and might as well reprime them just in case. And, observe goo. I forgot I could do that, so I should just take everything I can. Leave one experiment in, and all the others bring them back, because you just get every little bit of science you can. Collect, take, not reset, log, and take. I don't know why, oh, yeah, because I'm focusing on that. Cancel, whatever. So, where did the goo go? There's that. So I'm just gonna redo that because I failed it horribly. Restore the goo. Board. And if I could find it, I would use it. Observe. There. Save and quick save. We're just gonna dump the booster now. Actually, we'll do that when we're closer to the atmosphere because reasons. And we are getting much closer to the atmosphere, so we're just gonna stage this booster and science module and aim roughly downwards. This is the last chance we get to check out space, so we might as well do that. Quick save and quick picture, and okay, that was cool. We are now in Kerbin's atmosphere and plummeting fast towards the ground. Gonna go ahead and stage the drogue chutes and the primary chutes. Important, cause, might as well be one button. Just falling faster, gonna time warp through there. It does not look like we're gonna land above the water. That could be a bit of a problem. I say we should see if this can land, and if it can, a time warp is in order. I mean, a reload is in order. Yeah, we can definitely land this. So, reloading, and that's gonna blow up. Wish it was slightly closer, though. So, oh, I was planning on using the recoil from staging the booster to propel myself over to the water, but clearly that's not gonna happen. See you on the surface. And we are almost on the surface. Seems like there's a little bit of a crater there, but that's really just a hill. And I have lost the booster, but I'm sure it'll blow up on the ground soon. Oh, it's way over there. Oh, spam shoots. Shit. Well done, fire. Very well done. Okay, now actually pulling the chutes. Safety is a priority. Gonna spam the screenshots. And there went the booster. And I just realized I do not have a heat shield. Let's see what happened to that anyway. Science Junior, whatever. Oh, it was on the booster. Well, in hindsight, that's pretty damn terrifying. Anyway, let's recover the vehicle and see what we got. Oh, I'm pretty sure Bill could have taken a surface sample there, but I completely forgotten. Damn, that is a lot of science. 108 to be exact. And we got a little bit of funds, but we did get the science, which is the most important part. Now over to the research and development area, we can get all sorts of flight control stuff, such as blimp parts, throttle control avionics, which I don't really use, reaction wheels, wings, what even is that? I think that's some sort of hot air balloon, but why? Anyway, we can get general construction, which does have the crew cabin, or advanced rocketry, which will start paving the way towards colonization. However, there's not really much we can do just having metal ore, and rocket parts. And I do not think there's really much anywhere so far. That will of course be unlocked, and I actually don't know. But space exploration seems like a logical step here. We're getting to the point where we can send things into space, but I actually think I'll wait on that. Now, I could get more plane parts. I am going proficient in SSTOs. This is gonna suck. I had to sneeze. I hate it when it feels like I have to sneeze, but I don't. I might leave that in, I might not, because, So let's go ahead and get advanced rocketry, because that'll actually prove handy right away. Now we'll go check out the contracts and stuff to see what's going to be useful. Focused observational survey, heat shields, Terrier. Yes. And, T half in flight. Oh, I can't actually get that yet, because I still have to do that little contract where I put the piece in the thing, in the water. Just gonna build a little trap rocket and see you then. Actually, I'll do this one off camera, probably. why that was required, I have no idea. Just put it in a bucket of water, for crying out loud. Well, now that that's done, we are back in the, what is this place? R&D. I faceplant over my words way too much. Anyway, I think we're gonna get the general construction set, so we can actually try to get space tourism contracts, because the series is called Base Race, and we might as well have something relevant to actually building bases. So, orbit curving. This will hopefully give us a good amount of contracts for space tourism, obviously. So, just gonna build up a rocket and see you in a few.